Mingming Daiyu's life in Jia's mansion is so good. Why are you still crying all day? Is it really because Sister Lin is too much? In terms of food, clothing, housing and transportation, the other sisters are wearing big red felt. It's a feather cloak. Shui Bao Qin. Although there is a priceless wild ball, but in Jia's mouth. But it's made of wild duck feathers. And Daiyu was wearing a white fox with a big red feather yarn. The material of this coat in the tannery. It's real white fox skin. He is wearing small boots with pinched tendons and dug cloud red inlaid with sheepskin. The tendon refers to the gold string trim. And digging clouds is a trim that leaks into clouds. Not to mention sheepskin. This thing really only works on the red carpet right now. If you are on a normal cement road, it was worn out in a few strokes. Let's talk about food. After Baoyu mentioned it once, Jia's mother will ask someone to give Daiyu every day. Send a bird's nest or two. When Jia's mother divides the dishes, specializing in fruit, leave the game like pair to him and Baoyu. When Daiyu first came to Jia's mansion, Jamu, he ground his beloved precious jade out of his own warmth. Go let Daiyu live. After that, Daiyu moved to her own Xiaoxiang pavilion. When Jia's mother came, she saw that his window screen was old. Immediately get someone to replace him with a window screen of Yan Luo. This thing is so expensive that even Luo Yufeng doesn't know it. Daiyu went out and took a Tsuegai Zhu Yin 8 treasures car. And the other sisters can only squeeze into one. Zhu Luanhua drives the car. Supposedly, Daiyu received so much special care in Jia's house. Why does he always look wronged? Novel Jia Fu. There is really no material mistreatment. But what about his mental grievance? When Mrs. Wang asked someone to copy the police officer, dissatisfied spring. Okay. Slap Wang Shan's family without hesitation. Shui Bao Chai, who also boarded in Jia's mansion, detected the troops. You can move back to your home the next day. Even as a maid, Yuewen feels wronged. Can throw a tantrum directly at the old women. What can the treatment do? He can slap the servants. I can still just move back home. Imagine your parents dying. Since the age of 6, I have used it at my boyfriend's house. One night I slept really well. Suddenly, the family's nanny barges into your room. A mess. In the end, only a few pieces were found, but yours was not. Public boyfriend stuff. Although no one said anything about you. But don't you feel uncomfortable? When the fake face quarreled with Luo Yufeng can confidently say, "Sweep the cracks in the ground of my Wang family." Enough for a lifetime. Even the second master's face was deformed and he didn't dare to say anything. This is a person's confidence. Can the same treatment be said? Without parents, he is just a guest in Jia's house. In other words, Daiyu has never felt safe here. Although Li Wan is a lonely widow. But for Jialun's sake, Li Wan will be given 20 months of age every month. 20 times as many as the other maidservants. On the same level as Jam. Enough wealth can be a woman's sense of security. The stone statue treats both parents like Yun Zhen. At my uncle's house, I want him to do needlework day and night. It looks pretty miserable, doesn't it? But they arranged a marriage for Shang Yun early on. A reliable man. It can also be a woman's sense of security. In comparison, the treatment is really nothing. The curtains in my room are too old to tell others. I won't change it for him until Mom Jia happens to bump into it. Eat a bird's nest by yourself and dare not trouble others. It is Bao Chai who is also a guest. It was sent after knowing it. Later Jia. Is it because the government feels it has lost face? He also went out and stopped the delivery of bird's nest to Daiyu. It is said that Jia's mother feels sorry for Daiyu, right? But he can comfort Baoyu, saying that everyone next door died. Daiyu in front of the Jin family mansion. Father is greedy and honest. So he finished reading dead books at a young age. The description of Daiyu in the book is a lonely narration. His arrogance. It comes from a strong sense of self-confidence. It comes from the love given by parents. But after arriving at Jia's house, Daiyu became one of the girls. The reason why Lin Ruhai sent Daiyu to Jia's mansion. It's because Daiyu's mother is gone. He wants to have female elders. Teach your daughter. Otherwise, when you grow up, you will be said to be uneducated. However, for Jia Fu, the arrival of the treatment is just to prepare an extra pair of dishes and chopsticks. An extra pair of playing medicine. No one has ever really been treated well. Not to mention that someone will care about his growth. The book says, it was originally for Li Wan to take the girls to read. Needle and thread. Apparently he didn't do it either. The only person who really wants him to read is Baoyu. And I read a banned book that is shameful. But with the original complete family complete love. But after coming to Jia's house, there was only Baoyu. But Baoyu is still unreliable. Some people say, The person who has the hardest time in Jia's house is Xing Xiaoyan. He doesn't even have a cotton-padded coat for the winter. You need to know. Xing Xiao's cigarette was originally a middle class, even proletarian, after reaching a wealthy family like Jia's. Naturally, it is no match for these wealthy ladies. What kind of family was it before the treatment? She is the daughter of Flower Explorer. She is the eldest daughter of the imperial historian and the lady of the Duke's mansion. From childhood to adulthood, whether it is educational resources, it's still a top match for food and clothing. But after arriving at Jia's house, the family's wealth has disappeared without a trace. It's Jiafu's little life, dear Horn. And be scared to talk about it. One cares about his grandmother. I never thought of arranging a marriage for him. Think of these. Think about the parents who once loved them deeply. Forget the treatment. In other words, anyone has the urge to cry.